What's good, Backpack Gang? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. It is your girl, She Got Montana, and we are currently in Season 2. So, this is my gameplay starting off Season 2, and as you can see, the video is going to be about what do you guys think about seasons this year? Alright, so I'm going to give my thoughts on what I think about seasons. In the past 2Ks, you would have to get the game and grind as soon as you got the game in order to hit legend. So for the sake of giving it a name, we just gonna call that Road to Legend. Alright, so you first buy the game on release night, and then you gotta no life the game in order to hit legend. I'm talking about thousands of games played a lot of people had to do to hit legend. Now, I've been playing Park since 2K15. I didn't play 14, but 15, I started getting into the Park thing. And I've never, since 2K15, I've never hit legend because I don't have the amount of time to just wake up, play the game all night, all day in order to hit that kind of status. Not only that, the game, I would get burned out. It was things about the game I didn't like, either the glitches, or 2K did a bad job at the game that year and it wasn't worth playing all year long. So I've had several 2Ks like that where it wasn't even worth hitting legend. The same rewards was given, like 2K18, not worth hitting legend. 2K 17 to me was not worth hitting legend. I think 2K20 not worth it. So yeah, so see, it was like a few years in between. 21 not worth it to me. A few years in between, I felt like it was not worth it. So moving forward till now, 2K drops this seasons thing where 4 out of the 8 seasons you gotta hit level 40, and it could be any 4 out of the 8. It just has to be 4, where you hit level 40 in each season, and you can become a legend that way. In my opinion, I like this method better. I think a lot of people end up hitting legend this year. I'm not gonna lie. They might do some tweaks. If they end up doing some tweaks, then maybe not. But I think they're going to be more legends out there because hitting level 40 is not that hard. I just went to the park the other day and saw people 39 already. So I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be an easy way to hit legend. I do hope that it makes it more worth it though. Here's my thing about seasons. Is hitting legend gonna be worth it when everybody's gonna be able to hit it? It might make it seem less attractive because everybody's gonna be a legend out there. So I don't know if 2K might do some tweaks to make it a little harder, or will it keep it the same way it is now? We'll see. So here's my pros to the seasons thing. Okay, so seasons, the pro that I feel like is the biggest one is the amount of time invested won't need to be so high as it's been in the past. So we already spoke on that. That's probably number one. You don't have to invest as much time. You got 4 seasons that you need to hit out of 8. That's easy. You got a year for the game, 4 seasons only. Okay, so that's a pro. Another pro is you might have more people in the games, actually on the game now, because they feel like it's attainable now. So now you might be getting more games, you might be seeing more competition out there because people are actually going for that level 40 this year. I think another pro to this is the engagement of each season brings new things to it. So even though I do feel like animation should have been something that they automatically gave at the beginning of the game, not necessarily dropping animations as a perk to having seasons. I mean, that to me is not a good enough incentive. However, they do drop other things for each season, different costumes, different clothing items you could win, extra badge points for each season. So it's kind of giving you something new for each season, and that also helps prevent the burnout, because after doing the same thing over and over for how many months, it gets really, really old. And I think a lot of people aren't even enjoying it at that point. They're just doing it to hit the legend but they're not enjoying the game. So I do think seasons adds a freshness each season. That they switched up the clothes for season 2 is different. So that I think is an excellent idea. I'm actually glad that they added that. Another pro to seasons is I think that it gives 2K kind of like a time frame to put stuff in. So listen to me. If they have the seasons broken to 8, it gives them a deadline to be like, okay, we're going to implement this in the game. We're going to implement this at that time. It kind of segments it for them so that they can drop new content and all of that. So doing that allows allows 2K to keep us engaged, because think about it. Some quests I've seen are now in season 2 that weren't there before. So it's like, okay, they're giving us new quests during this time. It's kind of like with Fortnite. You get it? It kind of allows 2K to put a deadline on himself on when to add something. Gives them a time frame to put the new additions and all of that in there. So I do think seasons is helping with that versus having the game out all year long and trying to come up with the content to add to the game, trying to keep people going on the game longer when you don't really have a time frame for this stuff. So now they're actually able to have a time frame. They're able to tell us when this is happening, when that is happening, and I do think that is because seasons was what added to the game. So here are my cons on the game. I don't think it's that many cons when it comes to seasons, but I think what's going to be the biggest con, and we'll see if it ends up being one, is what's going to happen if everybody hits the level 40s for the first 4 seasons and the rest of the 4 seasons are left and everybody's already legend. Are we going to have a big drop off in the amount of people that are on the game now because they've already hit the goal? They are already legends in the park. Is it going to be like a huge drop off to where the people that are left playing, are they going to have competition? Are they going to have games that they're able to run? So not only do you have to worry about drop off, you might have to actually worry about the fact that the people who did not hit legend in the first 4 seasons, now they're going to probably have to go up against a lot of legends in the park. So are they going to get tired of playing nothing but legends and coming out to the park versus nothing but comp, and they stop playing? So is the amount of legends going to scare people away from the park? That's something else I thought about. Is that going to be an issue for 2K? That so many legends are in the park that the people who have not made it, are they going to be intimidated? Are they going to be hopping off courts? Are they going to be trying to avoid playing legends to the point where you're not getting much competition from the, I ain't going to say non-tryhards, because hitting it ain't that hard this year, but your non-legends. And like I said before, is hitting legend this 2K, is it going to feel rewarding? In the past 2Ks, I've never hit it, but I've known whoever hit it to feel rewarding that they finally made it. And it wasn't that many legends in 2K before. So if you're going to have a bunch of legends now, anything like business, supply and demand, is the supply going to be so high for legend that nobody feels rewarded once they hit it, and it's going to lose its attractiveness? We'll see. But it's your girl, She God Montana. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the channel.